Hi guys. Today I wanted to take the time to discuss the importance of what this November 11th means, and in order to do so, I want to explain what the spiritual meaning of the number 11 is. In numerology, the number 11 is called a master number, meaning it is of intense and high vibrational frequency and works within the magical and transcendental realms of creation. Master numbers possesses great potential of learning and growth and can bring major transformations in your life. The number 11 is the most intuitive number and is a clear channel to the subconscious mind. It is a number of leadership, personal power, and spiritual truths. The number 1 by itself represents leadership, initiative, and new beginnings. Thus, two number 1s together opens a gateway of potential for greater than the sum of its parts. And last year, and this was during the beginning phase of me being aware that I was on this waking up process, and that day I saw two pillars of light coming down, which was 1111. So that is what the number 11 signifies. It is because of this universe being composed of signs, symbols, numbers, and grids. The 11 represents the pillars of light that shine down from the heavens. And I was able to see that last year, and it was crystal clear and it was beautiful. And I didn't understand the deeper meanings behind like 11 or what all of it meant. But every single day that I am on this spiritual growth, I find different understandings. And so 1111, which is called a genetic code, I understood even that day of last year that day was a very powerful day, and it is a time for that great light to come out of the heavens and give us these great downloads. We are actually receiving excuse me, I am still getting over this cold. We are continuously receiving information from God, from the universe, all the time, where it comes in great ideas, great emotions, and things that we are supposed to be doing in our life. But when we have this block or this limitation, which is our own mindset, we are not absorbing these energies properly, or we are taking them in and we are not using them properly. And it creates too much unused energy within us. So on November 11th at 11 o'clock, especially, but throughout that entire day, we will be receiving. And it is the greatest time to set the intention of what it is that you want. It is the greatest time to sit around and create that stillness to absorb information. And the thing behind it is that you have to believe that this is possible, that this is happening. Last year, I couldn't feel things physically because I hadn't developed in that form yet, but I could see last year. This year, I can see and I can feel the energy when it radiates into my scalp or onto my skin, whatever it is. I can feel it and I can see it. So now I I have those sensations combining together and with my intuition. So you can put all of your senses together, the senses that we are not used to using to manifest. Our needs, our wants, our dreams, or whatever it is, are more possible. But without that belief, and that's something that I stress, that when you have faith, you have to believe in all things. You can't be limited in what you can have or what you can see. So, when the two 11s appear together, such as on 1111, it's a symbolic code awakens within our DNA. I'm telling you, especially like people who are seeing 1111, it is something that is calling to you. You are being called to be of service, to stand up to your truth, to look within and figure out who you are and why you are here to serve. And by just acknowledging and being aware that you are seeing these numbers, and if you are moving with that emotion or that thought, that understanding, you are changing your DNA. You are upgrading every single thing within you. The 1111 stirs within us a deep cellular memory, a most sacred and divine awakening to the innate power of the soul. And 1111 awakens our psychic and our intuitive gifts and helps us to remember our soul origins on a deep and profound level. Even though the world around us may appear fractured, separate, and disconnected, 1111 guides us home to see beyond the illusion of the physical world of separation, to experience the one humanity, the one love. 1111 opens our heart to the eternal nature of soul, and we are compelled to awaken to our deepest truths and the highest vision of our soul purpose here on earth. We simply remember we are made of love, and even in humanity's darkest hour, love will always find a way. So this November, or any time that you are noticing those beautiful numbers, it's important to understand why. What is it that you are here sent to do? And how can you implement love in that to be what it is you are supposed to do? This is when the universe is sending you a huge message of divine love and support. And you need to listen. It is your wake-up call. It is for you to remember. Remember who you are. Because when we are sent here, the purpose of us coming here is for us to forget who we were, to be reawakened to who we were. But many of us go through our entire existence in slumber. That's the sad part. We choose to sleep instead of waking up. So take the time. I think Sunday is a great day to just sit and reflect and jot down the things that you are wanting to accomplish. And I know success and wealth and things like that are a huge part of our existence. It's something that we have to have. We have to have money in order to survive. But when you reflect the image of what love is, and when you are in alignment with your soul's purpose, everything else works with you. Excuse me. So that should always be your main focus. When you are speaking of manifesting the life that you want, it should be with the idea of discovering who you are. Because without discovering who you are, how can you create that wealth? If you don't know what you're sent here to do or what purpose you're supposed to fulfill, how can you attract anything? What sets your soul on fire? What is something that you do that really and truly and honestly sets your soul on fire and makes you want to get up and do something? And you do it with passion. That could be part of your purpose. It could be your purpose. It could be being greater than that. But that is what is going to drive the wealth part into your life. So I don't want you to just think about how can I manifest love? How I can manifest, wealth into my life. Because if you are not in alignment with who you're supposed to be, your purpose, that wealth will not come to you. But if you are in alignment with love, love attracts every single thing in all of its forms to you. Automatically, it will just move to you. That is the power of what love or being in alignment with your true self is. And I am looking forward to 11/11, and because I remember last year it was beautiful, and my life has been beautiful ever since that day, or even before that day. But it's a time of great remembrance, and make sure you journal your experience. This is your life, and your purpose will be revealed, hopefully through this day. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.